Hello, this is Morgan Friedman, live and direct from Columbus, Ohio, here to bring you the King Kaleb podcast. Hide your white women and buckle up.
Fell off top and run on sins and friend on friend if we don't win and pay your ties and man your bins and we alright and KO kids and big old ribs and LA homes if that ain't wrong if I ain't go I ain't home.
Hello everybody and welcome to the greatest show to ever be made, the King Kaleb podcast, episode 27. Young Eddie George on these hoes. As always, I'm your host. Light skin, living lavish. Hide your wives, hide your white women. RP Harambe, swagging on thoughts, dripping from the ceiling. King Kaleb here, just to, ramble, spew random words out of my mouth for 20 minutes, just to bullshit with you guys, as always. Because, at the end of the day, when you look outside, you see these people, and just like, there's no way that this life has a purpose. So, you just want to clown with me, and that's what's going to happen. that's what's going to happen. I mean, that itself is a joke within itself. But, whatever. As always, I'm a clown. I'm a ridicule people. I make a mockery of life itself. Life is a joke. But, and once you finally realize that, your life, it'll go by much easier. Your stress levels will go away. It'll be gone. It'll be huge. It'll be terminated. All that shit. Yeah, it's it's still huge. He's completely out of hand right now, isn't he? It's hilarious. I'm gonna build a wall. Taxpayers, you're gonna have to pay for it. I realize that I cannot force a country to pay for something they don't want to be built. I mean, I don't know, I was white, I thought I could do this shit. That shit's out of hand. I still don't think that walls could be made, and even when the wall's made, it's still gonna be funny to me, because then, he really accomplished this shit. That's fucking hilarious to me. I know it's not funny to some of you people for some reason, because the effects you are, I don't know why you give a fuck, but whatever, As always, people just want to complain about shit. Just don't, go away from me, alright? Quit. Don't ruin my fun, alright? I laugh at everything. Go away. You fucking sensitive fucking bastards, man. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. I don't even have the energy to give you guys advice, because you guys don't even deserve listening to my brilliance, alright? Just get the hell out of my sight, alright? Why are you here? But anyway, over here ranting about sensitive bastards. As always, Kaleb, what else is new? Does shit change for you? No. I still stay home, dab, play the same games, listen to the same music, jack off. I mean, it's all the same shit, man. What else do you want a 19-year-old to do? Alright, I'm looking for a job. It's frigid cold weather. No one's hiring. There ain't shit. Nothing's happening. Alright, so what do you expect me to do, people? Alright? Yes, to randomly ramble, tongue twister right there, about the shit that's happening in the world. And not even that, I just ramble about where the fuck I want to. I really don't give a shit what's happening in the world, nor America, or the popular mainstream bullshit news that they want to, brainwash you people with. But once again, I'm just going on a random tirade about nothing. We're gonna start off as always. Kaleb here with the sports edition. Kaleb Steelers got their ass raped. Yeah, I lied to you guys last week. First of all, I had a mistake. I accidentally called Trump's wife Ivanka, which is his that's the name of his as if I give a fuck about these thoughts' names. Who gives a shit about them? They're merely objects. But oh, I'm gonna be on CNN for that one. But jokes, people. But Ivanka is his oldest daughter. Who, speaking of that, yes, she can. Yeah, I would definitely impeach her, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, his wife is Melania, or whatever the fuck, who cares? But these bitches ain't shit. Yeah, that was a miscue that I got wrong. See, I never lie to you guys, and if I have a mistake, I will tell you guys that I fucked up. And I lied to you guys saying that it was half biased, half analysis on me thinking my Steelers were going to win. No, that's me being a hater of the Patriots and not wanting to pick them to beat us, even though it was the inevitable. You know, I was like, can we really, can we do more? You know, show up more. You know, our corners are ass. I've stressed all, even before the season started, to you guys about how Ross Cockrell is one of the worst corners I've seen in my fucking life. Him and the Packers corners are just the worst. Like, how are they getting paid to do this shit? Then you got Bell getting hurt early in the first quarter, or you got Brown getting double covered the whole game. You know, it's just who gives a fuck? You know, it's whatever, man. Like I tell you guys, I don't get mad at anything anymore. It's just, you know, our corners are so fucking terrible. All you gotta do is to beat us. I will tell you how you beat us. You just run fucking 5-yard passing routes, no matter what, slant, curl, hook, under, over, corner. It doesn't matter. Post plays out. You just anything between 8 yards you're gonna get with our incompetent bastards at at corners. I don't know what, like, coaching. You need to adjust that shit. You know what the fuck is happening. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? All right, every day you guys line up 18 yards off the line of scrimmage. You're gonna get raped, and then you get burned on a flea flicker, even though you're 28 yards back. What are you doing? You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, wake up. Smell the roses. Turn your fucking head around. But yeah, it's whatever, you know, unfortunately, we always get our ass beat by the Patriots. It seems like, especially in the playoffs, so, you know, it's, like I said, the inevitable. Don't fight the inevitable. It just happens, whatever. Life will carry on. There's more to life than, you know, what the fuck is this? There's more to life. At least that's what they tell you. But then you realize what's more to life is just bullshit, so then you do what I do, and, you know, instead of complaining and crying like everyone else does in life, like, why? Well, once again, I'm going to rant on these people, but, like, why do you every day wake up wanting to just complain about stupid shit? Like, no one cares about what you're saying. I don't give a fuck. I'm just so dry because I'm kind of tired while doing this, so it makes it sound even funnier, just how I'm describing these fucking retards to you. But just get a life, people. But anyway, as always, though, I've only been wrong in the playoffs on three games. Every week I've only got one game wrong, and it was the Steelers game. I got the Falcons one right. I thought it was going to be a high-scoring affair, as I thought the Packers-Giants game was. It obviously wasn't. Matt Ryan won the MVP, by the way, with his performance. I told you guys, whoever team were to win that game, their quarterback was going to win the MVP, and Matt Ryan definitely deserves it this year. The shit he's done, like, just quit the games, people. Don't even invite anyone else. Like, it's really, like... I know Aaron Rodgers will be there just for us to all look at his girl, Olivia Munn, but, besides that, just take a back seat, Aaron. Relax with the greatest of all time shit. You know, great talent. But, you know, come on. Relax, people. Just relax. He's not, his career's nowhere near done. We could talk about this shit later. Once he gets all the records and shit. If he gets all the records and shit. And if he gets another ring and, you know, all that hoopla and all that jazz, all the shit that people want to argue about just for them to be right. You know, they pick and choose arguments and situations and stats just for them to be right. And, you know, it's all bullshit, as always. Oh, it's all bullshit. I sound fucking, like, sick or something. Like, I'm not sick at all. I don't know why. My voice is raspy. I know I've been talking that shit all day. I was hanging out with the squad again, as usual, dripping on thoughts from the ceiling. Nothing but dumb, delicious whores. Like I said, they're just objects. We had a giant... that's the new one. Calling women objects and seeing how they react. That's just going to be funny. Jokes, people. At least I could hope you can comprehend in your fucking sheep brain what a joke is. I know so many people don't at all know what a joke is. But yeah, we were just talking, we had a pretty good and sensitive conversation, a real conversation. Yeah, that's when sensitive is now. It's real. That's the translation for that. About, dumb broads and taking L's and these dumb whores and ain't shit. But at the end of the day, who cares? It's laughable. Just clown it up. Haha. Go on, dab on them. Dab to the next thought. And, vice versa. Here, there. Millie Rock. I'm just spewing random words out of my mouth. But that's the King Kill podcast here. So, yeah. That shit. Basketball. They took. What the fuck? They announced all the all-star reserves today because last week or 2 weeks ago they had the starters announced. I told you guys about in the reserves for the West. I know it off the top. It's DeAndre Jordan, DeMarcus Cousins, Gordon Hayward, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Russell Westbrook. And then for the East, you got Kemba, Paul Millsap, Isaiah Thomas. Someone else, some motherfucker. I'm gonna have to check it, but Kevin Love, and one more bastard, who's obviously not that relevant for me to remember. I'll remember later. And Kyle Lowry, that's who it was. I had to pause the podcast. Kyle Lowry is going to annoy the fuck out of me. Kyle Lowry is the other reserve. So it's Isaiah, Paul Millsap, Kyle Lowry, Kevin Love, and Kemba for the East. Yeah, the snubs for me, well, because he's injured. Chris Paul, but he was injured. John Wall is another All-Star. But they're talking about Joel Embiid. Like he doesn't really play enough minutes to be a starter, and his points and shit is alright, but he's, there's not many dominant big men in the game anyway. Damian Lillard will always get disrespected because, he plays in Portland and no one wants to stay up to watch their fucking games. I watched my dumbass, I watched most of the Lakers Trailblazers game from last night. This is Thursday. This is a Thursday night and Friday, noon podcast. Well, midnight podcast I'm doing. So, the Wednesday night game coming into Thursday, Lakers and Trailblazers. And dear God, watching the Lakers is like fucking. It's like watching a middle school or high school team that's bad, but they all think that they're good. They just. I don't know who. Some weird, goofy white dude, number 40, I forgot his name. Oh, I never knew his name because he's a fucking bum. But anyway. He missed fucking four layups. He's 7 foot tall, literally right on the rim. Missed 4 free throws or not free throws, but layups in a row. Just getting the rebound, missing, clank, clank, clank. It's fucking terrible, bro. Swaggy P, still Swaggy P. He still dabs on hoes, drips on bitches from the ceiling. My aspirations in life, the white ones still. Preferably. Well, not preferably, but but mostly. You already know. I wouldn't say it's a preference, just I find myself wanting to dab on white women more. But, yeah. But yeah, Swaggy P still Swaggy P. Russ has been injured for their sorry asses. And the dumb fucks, still. It's so funny how much they paid for fucking Luol Deng and Mozgov and shit. Why would y'all... These niggas are not starters in the league. They're good, quality backups. At least Moskov is. Luol Deng is old as fuck. This isn't 2008 anymore. You're not going to get 16 points out of him a night. Stop this shit. It's not Duke. What are they trying to accomplish? I don't know. Don't give a fuck, because it's the Lakers. So, fuck them. And, is that the end of sports? It might be the end of sports, people. What else? I already said the shit with Trump. It's laughable. It's laughable. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. Nor do I know why you people care. And as always, that's always the question I ask. is why do people care so much about shit that doesn't involve them? Like, I get the human species. I'm getting all fucking Bill Walton philosophical on you. Our species are nosy bastards, but still, like this. Who cares? This is not going to affect your life. It has nothing to do with you. Just in general. I'm not even talking about Trump shit. Just like in general, like what? Go home, go away. It's very tragic. I don't know. They need God. They need Jesus. They need deadlift shrimp. They need a lot of help. You know, it's not the way to live. You know, another way to not live or live right is to be hungry as hell, struggling in the hood, baby mama taking your shit, nappy ass hair. Nigga, get your shit together. This is why you fucking with ugly ass bitches look like Harambe. You ain't pulling out. You don't even have a condom. You're poor as fuck. But, you know, in the sad times like that, get your dumb ass up. Kroger Pack, Giant Eagle, any store really that sells food. Get yourself some good quality picante. That's a good flavor. But American ramen itself, I jumped the gun, people. I know. I don't give a shit. As I told you, it's late. I was dabbing on hose all night. Excuse me for fucking it up for once, okay? Okay, we got pork, picante, chicken, shrimp, oriental, nigga, you name it. All the great flavors. All the shit to, you know, sauce on the bitches with, literally. Saucing, put some hot sauce, teriyaki, that sauce. Soy sauce. We got soy sauce. We got soy sauce. You know the commercial for Geico. I know this is off topic. American ramen when you're broke as shit. All right, we're back. I had to stop the ad just to go back to what I was talking about in the ad. But when I was doing the soy sauce, I just think it's funny that Geico commercial where Gecko he orders fucking Asian food, Chinese food, and the guy, you know, I got soy sauce, I got the chopsticks, just that voice. So that's what reminded me of that shit. It's out of hand, people. Speaking of out of hand and being fat as hell, eating Yahtzee. My bad. I dropped Yahtzee to go. My brother finally took an L for once in his life, and you know, he got his report card and he throw some D's on that bitch. Got a bunch of D's and shit, so he can't play video games or he can't get on electronics or no shit. So, you know, he's out here riding his bike in the frigid weathers like Lance Armstrong and shit and playing Yahtzee to go. So that's what that noise was. But back to fat bastards. I make fun of everyone, so please, I don't want the fat United Fat Convention of people of flubber to come to me. But you know, My Fat Fabulous Life is a show that I clowned a couple months back, and it was on a couple of days ago. And the fat bitch was like dancing because like she dances and shit for some reason. I don't know why. She thinks that's gonna lose weight. Sometimes you're too fat to where exercise is not gonna help you, or at least you got to do it consistently, which I know she doesn't. And she like was sitting down after dancing, or the fuck they were doing warm ups or some shit. I don't know. They're saying some shit about it pushed her to her limits, and she wasn't worked as hard before. Naked and Afraid stays on, dear God. That's literally all it is in Discovery Channel. It's just out of hand. My 600-pound life, dear God. I'm gonna shortly talk about my 600-pound life too after I'm done with my fat fabulous life. Yeah, the bitch was just sitting there after dancing, and then she just passed the fuck out, and they called the ambulance on her in her fat. Literally like a beach whale on a fucking cart, how they carried her fat ass. It's just hilarious, I'm sorry. I'm not fat shaming, but you know. Okay, it's going to intervene with the 600-pound life. There's a point in getting fat to like, dear God, how did you let yourself get this fat? People around you, how did they let you get this fat? I'm watching my 600-pound life right now, and this bitch literally has no neck. It's just all flubber, her arms, her legs. She can barely walk. Like, all joking aside, like, God help these people. Like, why? How? How do you make yourself get like this? Like, literally on your ass eating fucking McRibs and shit. Just so insensitive. You know, that's just the main thing for me. I always joke around saying it like I can have an hour-long podcast about fat people. Not really fat people, but 600 pounds. Like, there's levels to this shit. Like I said, there's levels to fat, you know? Like, I know some people enjoy being fat, and, you know, some people can be fat and healthy, or just out of shape and healthy. Not you know, the weight that you should be, quote unquote, whatever the fuck the scale is and shit. I don't give a fuck. This bitch is over here doing jumping jacks sitting. I'm sorry, this shit's funny. It's funny as fuck. Put down the Big Mac. You're crying and shit because you can't eat a fucking salad. Like, that's the shit where I do not feel sorry for you. You need some sort of self-control, and if you don't, then you need to talk to people to help you. Like, I don't get why people feel sorry for fat people. I just, like, they did this. No one is forcing a fucking foot-long pastrami sandwich in these bitches' mouths. Like, oh, I'm in tears. But yeah, like, no, Sway. They ain't got the answers, not at all. But yeah. So that's my what to watch. Finally, 600-Pound Life and Fabulous. Pretty much any show, documentaries. I know there's a lot of shit about just fat bastards. And I'm using this dialogue merely for comedy, in case you don't. Believe it or not, there's some bastards that really just don't get my comedy, and it's like I make a mockery of everything. I make a joke of everything. I tell you in advance that I joke about everything. Nothing in life, to me, is I take nothing serious in life. Like, dear God, people, you people just laugh. It's comical that you guys don't get that I'm comical. Like, it's just that within itself is a joke to me. Because, like, you take your life way too serious than it is. Like, no one's life is that serious at all. Like, you do nothing. You work a dead-end job. You do the same bullshit every day. You're not, I mean, come on now. Come the fuck on now. It's out of hand, man. Out of fucking control. Chopped stays on. Chopped and Naked and Afraid. If you want to watch anything at night at fucking 12 o'clock at night every day, Bingo was his name-o. Oh my fucking God. Speaking of Lakers and West Coast and no one wants to stay up to watch this shit, the Jazz and the Lakers. God bless anyone that pays money to watch this shit. The Jazz are going to make it to the playoffs, by the way, people, just by default. Because I don't know why, but Gordon Hayward and Derek Favors, at least they got, stars. And at least an all-star. Gordon Hayward's the best white boy in the game. Him and Kevin Love. It depends on the day, They're the only two white all-stars. How apropos. And, yeah, depending on the day, they're the two best white. And I'm talking about white American, not European and all these bullshits. And even them, like, I would still pick Gordon Hayward over, like, Kristaps Porzingis, where the fuck they want to call him. Speaking of Knicks and basketball and sports news, all this hoopla about Carmelo getting traded and shit, talking about the Clippers, the Cavs, Lakers. And as you guys know, I'm a Cavs and Celtics fan. I really definitely not come to the Cavs because Kevin Love is, playing better. And he has more upside at this point in his life. And he's just a better team player. The Celtics, though, would be nice, but what are we? Jamison Crowder's a good player and all, but he can definitely be traded. And, the Celtics, they're one piece away. They're one big star away from, really competing in the East. And if Carmelo can consistently score, that would be good. But I don't know how much defensively that'll fuck up. Avery Bradley's a good defender. Isaiah Thomas is all right. He's 5'9". He's good for what he can do. And our big man Horford and shit. I don't know, that Carmelo intrigues me, but like, what are we giving up for that? And then the Cavs, no. LeBron doesn't need all this up. We need a backup point guard because we really don't fucking have one. We traded Mo Williams for fucking Kyle Korver. He was one of the trades, and then Kay Felder, the rookie we picked up from Oakland University. It's near Detroit. He's developing still. He's still in the D League, and he's played a couple NBA games, but he's not fully ready to get those minutes. So like a good quality backup point guard. I'm trying to find, like a George Hill, even though he's starting for the Jazz. Like just someone of his talent would be a good backup point guard. Someone that could score and get people involved. I've been hearing Rondo, but like I don't know, he's too good to be. Like he's a starter in this league, and LeBron, come on now. LeBron's my homie. I just copped a jersey from him. I say he's the greatest basketball player ever. Just because I just feel like he just plays the game of basketball better than anyone all around. Has played it better than anyone has, and to piss off Jordan worshippers, because dear God, they have no fucking lives. They how they suck his dick is just fucking laughable to me. And once again, when I was talking about earlier in the podcast about how people pick and choose their fucking stats and their arguments just to make them sound like what they're saying is right. Fucking hilarious. But yeah, we need a Jeff T. Nah, he's a starter. Like a good quality, like Nate Robinson in his prime, that type of backup point guard that can score and get people involved and shit. And even if we do, I still think if we step our game up with the people we have, we can win the finals. We saw it last year. So, but I know the Warriors added Durant, but they lost people like Harrison Barnes, Festus Ezeli, Bogut. Like they lost depth. They lost depth. So like they got a better player, but lost depth. So I still think it could be competitive, and the Cavs could win again. But since football's dwindling, and no one cares about baseball, it's not here, and hockey, who gives a shit? You got to cause chaos and hoopla for basketball. So, all that stupid shit, who gives a fuck? That's gonna do it, guys. My monotone ass voice and shit, sounding like I need some Robitussin and shit. Nothing's wrong with me, people. Like I said, I'm tired, dripping on thoughts, dabbing it up, swagging, lighting. Insert hoodlum term here. Any incentive. Yeah. So as always, like, subscribe, share, tweet, Farmers Only Black People Meet, J-Date, to your cousin, to your grandma, to your mother. Tell the who's. If another bitch asks me to make Snapchat, I'm not here to entertain you thoughts, bro. I really don't give a fuck. Just text me your tits, bitch. Like, why are you hiding on Snapchat? Because that's gonna come deep in the archives for fun time. But anyway, as just retarded. I had to end it with some ignorant ass shit. As always, King Camp here, signing out.